going over back pain here. What's up, this is Marcus Washington, fitness professional over here at Body District here in Addison, Texas. And the reason why I'm going over this video is because a lot of people complain about chronic back issues and back pain. So this video here today is to help you identify two different types of muscle groups that are causing some of those symptoms. One is called the QL, Quadratus lumborum. It is an area of soft tissue right beneath your rib cage. So if you're experiencing back pain, it's literally right here, and that area of soft tissue runs all the way down to right behind your hip bone, and it connects to an area called the gluteus medius, which is right. If you take your thumb and you put it right on top of your hip, and you go about an inch down, that is your gluteus medius. Okay. Now the function of the QL back here, remember, is to extend and stabilize. So extend the spine, lateral flexion, and lifting the hip. Running, sprinting, jumping, whatever dynamic you go for, that's what the QL is supporting. Two, then we have the gluteus medius. What is its function? It extends and rotates the thigh. So we're going to bring the leg out, and if you put your thumb back there, you'll literally feel that muscle rotating internally and externally. So now, let's get to the point here. So if you're experiencing a lot of back pain, what I suggest is the lacrosse ball here. You can get these from, I got this one from Dick's Sporting Goods at $2.99. What I'm going to do to start out is to release my medial glutes is, I'm going to sit on this lacrosse ball. Now if your soft tissue is really restricted, you might want to go with a tennis ball. But to really trigger point that area, use this bad boy. And so to find the medial glute, you go about, you find that ball joint, and you're going to sit on it. Now what I'd like to do is, I'd like to go across the fibers, cross your legs, and make sure you support yourself to where you feel nice and comfortable, and roll right on that medial glute. My left one's probably just doesn't feel very great, by the way. So that you don't do any degenerative patterns, you want to stay in that area for maybe a minute total, and then switch the opposite side. What you will find when we walk, you will find that one side is asymmetrically balanced versus the opposite side. Whether if you're left-handed or right-handed, that's one thing to pay attention to. I'll cover that in a later video. Now, to get down, that was the medial glute. Now let me get to the QL. Remember, that's the side back here. If you don't have a TRX, I'm going to show you stretches you can do at the wall at the house. I'm going to show you a static stretch with the TRX, and I'm also going to show you a functional type of stretch to help release some of those back pain symptoms you may be experiencing. So with the TRX, you cross your opposite leg over and reach. Now, if your tissue is super restricted, it's not going to feel very great. So just modify, come up a little bit higher, and then once you feel that really good sensation of release, bend and flex. Upward, right? Bend here, flex. Now we're going to spinal flexion. And the more that we put in a pattern that's repeated on both sides, the more release I can get. Cool, and then what you notice is, one side is going to be a little bit more mobile than the opposite side, and if you don't have your TRX, this is a brick wall, but it's not very comfortable at times, the same concept. Bring your back leg into the wall. Push up, maybe hold that pose for maybe 30 seconds per side, then switch as needed based on the severity of your case. Now, lastly, that was mouthwash release. To help strengthen the medial glutes, we have our mini bands. And this is what we call glute bridging. So you're going to grab your mini band, bring it right up over your knees. Make sure the band is right above the knees. And then what you'll feel is if your soft tissue is really restricted, you'll feel a kind of curve in the lower back. We want that curve to eventually go away. And what we do is we strengthen the TBA, your lower abs, and you want to flatten the spine. Once you flatten the spine into the ground, raise your hips up. Now from this point, I'm activating my glutes, and the tension of the band is pulling in. Push me to adduct. I want to push out. I want to adduct. So you're going to hold this pose for around 30 seconds to maybe a minute. And then after that, you isolate the medial glute by laying on your stomach. And then I'm going to bring my foot up and out at an angle and hold. We're gonna lay back in, come to the top, pause for 3 seconds, come back down. You want to repeat this for maybe 10 reps per side. Same concept. What you will find is one leg is a lot more restricted than the opposite. And that's just another way to activate our medial glutes. And if you're experiencing back pain, start with myofascial release techniques first, and then go strength second. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and click and subscribe, comment below, and be looking out for my next video. Thanks and God bless.